Get up!
What?
You slept in.
Did I? What time is it?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you missed breakfast. Here's your portion.
I don't really do
I had to bring it
breakfast.
back here for you.
Thanks.
You should eat it. Otherwise, you'll remain weak.
Maybe not on my bed. You know, it's a bit... You know, don't want mess
Messy?
up there. Yeah, you know.
Speaking of messes, when are you going to take care of those boxes?
I'll get around to it. It's just, you know, it's a lot of...
When? Or do you want me to show you where they're supposed to go?
No.
Because I could put them away somewhere.
You don't need to touch this.
I'm just not sure if you'd like where they'd go.
No, maybe not. You know, I'll figure it out. I'll do it. It's just, you know, I gotta figure out where everything is already and where it should go.
You know what? If that's the case, let me help you. Here you go. Here's a
Okay.
line between the room. This is your half of the room and this is mine. Your things should go on your end. Mine should go on mine. Is that clear to you?
I saw a person in our closet.
Oh, they came out. Congrats.
I'm glad to see you're not dead.
Huh? Dead? Why would I be dead?
If you had picked the chocolate frosted gluten-free donut with sprinkles, the twins would not have been able to save you.
Huh?
And this is why you chew your food. I guess you didn't think of that.
I didn't eat that donut and that would have killed me? How do you know that?
I have my ways.
You need to train more if such a simple foe can take you down.
It's a donut.
Exactly. To think you could get defeated by one.
I would never be defeated by a donut. Clearly, that was not my fate, because, you know, it didn't happen.
Well, of course not. Not anymore. It's Pav.
Pav?
It was one of them.
Oh, right, of course. You have no idea what's going on here.
No.
This is Pav. They are the Greek strings of fate, or rather, the fate that never happened.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
They were created here where the shared fate was created.
Ah. Oh, okay. I'm Riven. Riven Jordson, but you probably already know that, don't you?
A little. You're not
Ominous.
really tied here anymore.
Not tied here? Why?
No.
Can I ask why?
It's not against the rules, is it?
I don't think so.
The nonce. I mentioned before, maybe if you'd listened, you'd know.
I tried to listen. Your tone doesn't, you know, help with the listening.
Is that a problem with my tone?
Yes!
What's the problem then?
You're just
Do
a
you want to-
little angry all of the time, you know?
It sounds like you're just criticizing me all the time.
I'm
But you don't see me complaining.
just, you know, okay. Okay. I guess.
Either way, if you'd studied at least a bit about this school, you'd know that a few years back, the fates from the different pantheons decided to create a shared fate to keep things from getting jumbled up. Except for the Norns, who decided that the Norse should still have their own individual fate that doesn't tie in with the rest of us. This is why this school exists, you know. This is where the shared fate is kept.
Didn't know any of this. You know, I didn't actually intend on coming here. It wasn't my destination.
I know. You would have
See?
ended up at McDonald's.
That also was not my destination.
That's what would have happened if you didn't wash up here.
Well,
Somehow a lack of ambition always leads to McDonald's.
lack of ambition?
Are you ambitious?
Yes.
I don't notice.
I'm going to be king of the ocean.
Well, I am going to be a member of the Tuatha De Danann.
I don't know what that is.
You should.
Should I?
They're the Celtic gods.
Oh,
I'm going to be one of them.
Like
Much
it-
like my father.
like I said, I don't really
would
get
have
into the
happened
whole god thing.
It would have.
If you had decided to take a left on that one, oh, what was it? Courtney Place, I do believe. You would have ran into Bethany from high school at the candy store. And then from then on, you would have gained your sweetheart, and you two would have rised above it all.
Wait, Bethany
In
liked
both
me?
worlds. Oh, yes.
Oh. I need a moment.
You know all that?
Well, it didn't happen, so yes.
So you know things that didn't happen.
hmm
What can you tell me about myself?
Apart from the McDonald's?
Mm-hmm. Something else? Anything?
I suppose they can't see much in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh,
Well, what I just said.
I mean... If you had crashed on a different island, you would have ended up at Subway.
Why do I keep ending up at fast food places?
Maybe because the
Because
Norns.
KFC.
Maybe because the Norns wanted nothing to do with writing fate. So
They-
they didn't. Not at least the shared one.
Maybe they, have a different fate that includes writing other fates for the Norse people that's separate. Is it a bad
Oh,
thing?
yes.
I don't know.
Well, they've made it very clear. They're not exactly a fan of what's written here, but most people come here to be able to see what their fate is. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see mine soon. Just as soon as I get my grades up.
Is that something you can do?
Yes.
That's the point.
Ah,
Path here was actually created as a result of the shared fate.
created.
I've been here for 20 years.
Like, created how? Like, what? Is that rude to ask? What are you?
I am the discards of fate. The strings that were severed. Simple as that. An accident.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an
Don't be.
accident too.
I was not meant to be created.
Yeah, same. We've all been there. Isn't that what most demigod children are, technically?
Excuse me, I am a piece of art
Well, yeah,
made
but you
to
went.
rule one day.
Were you intended?
Of course. I even have an older brother.
Are you
Who is also a demigod.
sure? Do you have the same mother?
Yes,
Ah. Oh, okay. Maybe you were.
of course. I'm destined for great things. As
Guess
you
the
can
god fancied her twice.
Totally. Yeah.
also left
be a
both
special
times,
woman.
but it is because she is very special. Extreme. She is the best mother. Just to be clear. Better than either of yours.
I've never met mine.
Well, that's why she's better.
I don't technically have one.
Well,
I
that's
have
why
three.
mine's better.
Huh. Okay.
Your
Better than
mum's
the
is
face.
pretty good.
So what can you tell
I'm
me
sure she
about?
is.
What can you tell me about Pharaoh? 'Cause they're
Tales of greatness, of course.
intense.
What does that mean?
You're just intense.
Well, you're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm completely normal. Raised on a ship, run a crew, sailed the
You have
seas.
fish ears.
Well, yeah, that's kind of, part of, I assume my mother. But I don't know for sure. Look, there's a lot of things in the ocean that most people don't know about. There's a lot of secrets. I happen to know those secrets. You might
Then
actually...
tell them.
No.
But how can I believe you know them?
Well, do you know that I know them? Do you know the secrets?
Yes.
See?
You're missing 5.
I'm missing 5. really thought it was only 4. Huh.
No.
Well, go on then, Pav. Tell him about my amazing fate. I mean, you've seen the strings as well. Maybe you could even spill a few secrets.
If you had decided to go into drama class in 7th grade, you would be where you want to right now. In the human world and in the god world.
Wait, where did I go wrong?
You didn't join.
Ouch.
Damn it!
So you're gonna have to work
I
double
am
as hard.
still on a path to greatness, though.
Okay. Don't gotta yell it
You
at
will
me.
see your fate.
Exactly. That I will.
Will I see my fate?
Maybe.
Not here, that's for certain.
Ominous. Okay. What time is it?
Class starts in 10 minutes.
Where is it?
That way.
I can show you.
Well, that way is just... yeah, show me. I don't know where I'm going.
It would be terrible for you to be late on the first day.
The only
You'd likely
class...
fall behind.
The only classroom I've actually seen is the magic one. So...
Oh.
Welcome, everyone, to your first actual lesson here. Well, save for a few that I think I recognize. But welcome. My name is Charles Riptide, and I am going to be your instructor for any physical, well, lessons you have here. Here at Echospire, we see a lot of things come in and out of these schools. And not a lot of that is, well, promising faces. But some do come out with a lot of reputation to be gained. Maybe you are one of the few that will be able to go on and build your life in this world. Your glory, your fame. As long as you learn to protect yourself, first and foremost. Which is what I am here to do. Now, with a round of getting to know everyone here, we'll start from the left. And I know I have seen you around. Please, start with your name and introduce yourselves to everyone here.
Okay. I'm Pav.
Hear that, everyone? Name's Tav.
No, Pat. Pav.
They're the school mascot. For you.
Okay. Yep.
Very enthusiastic, as you can see.
Riveting.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell everyone here to get to know you? Doesn't matter, moving on. You next.
Okay.
What is your name, little Iggy?
My name is Nymphro. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, can't hear you. Speak up.
Nymphro. The name is Nymphro.
Oh. Right, cool. Wonderful. Anything you need to tell the rest of your classmates about you before we move on?
Riven owns a boat.
A boat?
That's about me,
Yeah,
not about you.
I'm aware.
Well then, with that riveting news, why don't we move on to your friend next to you?
I've seen some
Well?
of you. But hello. I'm Riven Njordsen, son of Njord. Njord's son. And I own a boat, apparently, although not really anymore, because it got caught in a storm. And I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know where it is,
The
or the
sea
crew.
swallows it all.
broken. It's probably gone.
Dangerous place, sir. Actually, big fan. Big fan.
Well, I'm flattered. The sea, well, you might have lost your ship, but you didn't lose your soul.
Not
And
yet.
that's one thing to be decided while you're here.
Well, I'm sure Davy Jones is gonna come for it.
Davy Jones. Brings me back. Right, well,
Hopefully not anytime soon.
anything you need to tell your class and me?
Well, I didn't really expect to be coming to this class, or even planning to come to this school. I just washed up on the shore and was coerced into staying, thanks to the lovely headmaster. But I guess you're stuck with me for now, so deal with it.
Riveting. Everyone, that's River, and we're moving on.
Riven.
Riven.
Ben.
And you up there at the very top, the antisocial guy. Come on.
The name is Damien Rivers. Son of Poseidon. That's about it.
That's it.
You-
That's
you
your
expecting
legacy.
More? I mean,
I don't know. I was
Say.
expecting something of substance.
No.
If only you have a name to back you up, then I fear for your future.
It's
Well,
not
he
about-
doesn't
it's
have
not
many
about the-
accomplishments.
Oh, I could say the same about your father.
Don't you speak about my dad.
We all know who the true god of the sea is.
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding
Njord.
me? Are you guys really going to argue?
That's all I'm gonna say. Move on.
Well, that was Mr. Raccoon there with his face. Okay, how about you there in the back? With the gray.
You mean me or the other guy?
I'm going from left to right. What do you think?
I'm still confused. Do you mean me or the guy in front of me?
Make
It's
an
hard to
L
tell.
with your
I think
hands.
I think he's talking about you.
I think
You're
it's
on the
you.
line.
The one in the gray. Unless my old age is catching up with me and I can't see straight anymore.
Okay, I'll
Please.
just assume you're talking about me then.
Yeah.
My name's Batara. And I'm the son of Anansi. Might not have heard of him, but he's a spider god.
Ah,
Interesting.
wonderful, wonderful. Anything you need to tell your fellow classmates about yourself?
While my dad's a spider god, I like bats. That's why I have a bat design on my hoodie. That's all I got.
All right, web crawler, let's move on. Hello, you in front.
I'm Nisha. Yeah.
Yes. Anything else?
I'm the child of Acne, one of the gods of wisdom.
So you're a smart one, are you?
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Oh, we're going to have extra fun.
Okay.
All right, glasses. Hello, you next. Hello, you in the pink hair. Or that red hair.
Why,
I can't
hello. I'm Polka. That's really it. I'm a known performer, but that's a side thing.
Like polka dot?
Yes, exactly. That's my last name, actually.
Okay.
D-A-W-T.
Okay. Well then. Anything else you want to add on to that, or?
Not really. Not yet, at least.
I see. Well then. Very, very well then. And you two, my eyes don't deceive me. I've seen you two around, so please do introduce yourself to the others.
Indeed.
I'm Altair, and I am Hornus. We're like student assistants around the place, so don't know, come to us with questions, but we're just other students as well. So,
Yes, they're going to be your guides of some sort when you can't come to the teachers or when they're too busy. Please find your student aides, and they shall, well, aid you. And you there in the front, in the red cape, Mr. Messy Brown Hair.
Hello. My name, Mr. Riptide, is Alcides, son of the god of war Ares.
How do you spell that? Not quite.
Ares or Alcides?
I didn't specify, so keep spelling.
Alcides.
Seems like you have some competition, smarty pants. They know how to spell too. Wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Just that I hope my classmates like eating dust because they're going to be eating mine.
Oh, I love a competition. Very well, very well. Now, if I could have all of you come down here and onto the field, that would be wonderful. Don't be shy. Make acquaintance with each other. I'm sure you'll see enough of each other to get sick of it. So,
I'm already sick of someone.
Oh, shut up.
Is it me?
right. So, well, I will say once again, welcome to Echospire. This will be, well, your starting point here at the Academy. And will I see all of you at the end of the year? I don't know. Only you all can, well, prove that. Right. So, without further ado, I'll have everyone, well, showcase a little of what they're comfortable with sharing. Do I have any volunteers? Anyone want to show off what they can do?
I guess I will.
Perfect, come on
I
up!
guess. So,
Don't be shy,
I-
come here, right here. Show everyone what you're capable of doing.
I can be a little spider guy. I can be a spider. And
Crawl
the-
on.
yep. Hmm.
I hope no one is
And-
arachnophobic.
And
That would be very
you know,
not inclusive at all. Not cool.
and I mean, considering the place isn't really too great for what I really can do, because the majority of my thing is just kind of climbing stuff. But that's about it.
Well, at least this first week is going to be very default in the types of things we can accommodate for everyone, because we're just starting to get used to each other. Once I get to know everyone, I'm sure I can build a regiment for all of you to fit your needs. I've trained the best that come out of this academy, so don't worry, you're in good hands. As long as you're able to, well, roll with the punches, as they say. Perfect. Anything else, or would you like to, step back and let someone else take the spotlight?
I choose red hair polka dots. Him next.
Oh, we're popcorning this. Okay. I wasn't. Perfect. Come here. Come here, polka dot. What can you do?
Well, I can do a bit of shape-shifting, but also my main weapon.
Oh, shape-shifting. Quite exciting.
My only issue is I, sadly, haven't got quite control of it yet.
Well, I'm here to improve that, hopefully. Wonderful. Who would you like to see go next?
Alcides, was it?
Alcides. That's
close
close
enough.
enough.
Outside of these, come here.
This is going to be a thing, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Very well.
What can you do?
I'm incredibly
everyone
durable.
Oh. Take a beating, are you?
Very little I can take and get up.
Not looking for one, are you? I'd hope not, because there's something you should know about me.
Ooh.
So yes,
Huh.
trust me, you're in good hands.
Somebody got stage fright just by looking at that.
Not up.
Now, Mr. Durable, is that everything you can do?
Well, apart from enhanced strength, my powers aren't very flashy.
And you know what? That's nothing to scoff at, so you shouldn't feel ashamed of that. I don't sense any of it from you anyway, so
I think you got a pretty good read on me.
I like to think I
Nonetheless.
can read people. Well then, who's next? Who wants to go next?
I'm curious as to what this one has to offer.
You're looking at me.
And
Okay.
there's someone else
All right,
beyond
fish
you.
boy.
Well, I mean, I'm in a little bit of a similar boat, you see. What I can do isn't exactly flashy either. As you heard, I had a boat. I mean, technically it's out there somewhere. But on my travels, we hit a storm. And, well, to make sure that my crew and the boat was safe, I had to stop the water from taking the ship down. I can control the ocean, control the waters. But in doing so, it was one hell of a storm, and it knocked me off of the boat. And I washed up here. I'm also pretty fair in a sword fight. So, when it comes down to that, I don't wish you any luck. You got that?
It's like a goldfish looking at a shark. You sure you want to try that?
You're the goldfish, right? Because I know I'm the shark.
I do
know
love a
about
bit
that
of
one.
banter between classmates, because it is you two who are, well, going to catapult each other forward here at the Academy.
Gonna catapult him somewhere, that's for sure. But you know, since I've said my piece, why don't you say yours?
You really think I'm gonna be a part of these childish things? Show my weaknesses? Show potential enemies everything about me? Please.
Fine, don't. Coward.
Well, since we have our first refusal, who else wants to go? Anyone else want to share? Cav, how about you? Why don't you tell everyone what you were able to do?
Okay. I see everything that will never be. Basically, I see all the fates that were discarded. That is what I am.
Oh, you know what?
For example,
Can you tell him that he's never gonna be king of the seas?
Oh, you.
no. But I can tell him if he never came to this school, he would have ended up at KFC.
That's a very specific thing to say.
Don't worry. If he hadn't crashed here, he would have ended up at McDonald's.
That makes
You're in the
no.
same boat there.
I'm so confused. It seems like you're just telling lies at this point. You said one thing and now another. I now see why they discarded you.
Ouch.
That's fine. I wasn't meant to be created. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're glad you were.
You know, all of this banter is just words after all. And words mean nothing. Flesh carries weight. Your actions carry weight. I
have
want
no
to see
flesh.
everyone. Yes, I know.
And
don't-
don't all
I
words
don't-
like mean something? That's kind of why they're words.
Words with no substance behind them mean nothing.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Right. So, like I said before, everyone here is going to be well acquainted with each other by the end of this, anyway. So I don't see the harm in sharing things with each other. Otherwise, well, appearances cannot be kept. But, anyone else?
I believe we may be able to show something off.
Might as well.
The floor is yours.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm gonna assume they can't say anything when they do this.
We can.
Oh,
Just prefer not to.
Is it only
It
birds?
breaks the illusion that way.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
got a lot of
So, as the,
transformation.
student aides, they can see anything. They have eyes everywhere. So no matter what kind of secrets you try to keep here, the truth will eventually come out. That's the kind of place this place is.
But that's
Now,
it for
I think-
us.
I think we only have one left.
I'm not really one for physical movement.
Oh,
I can.
don't worry. I didn't think you were. You're not breaking my illusion.
I do better with books and facts and figures. The outside isn't always my friend.
If you don't mind, we might have to make a special exception for you, and you might have to talk with me later so that we can figure out a regiment that would work with you. Because those who, well, tell me what they're capable of are able to get the full benefit of my training.
It seems like you're pointing at me in a direction.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
I don't single out people. Oh, that would
Just
be
a reminder.
ridiculous.
Not a person, he's a raccoon.
How dare you
didn't say
say
that.
that to me?
I didn't say that.
I just, that's what I heard.
Shut up, fish scales. Again, you're a goldfish compared to me.
Well, with getting well acquainted with each other, I believe this is going to be, well, a fun semester together. With my final remarks being, I do hope you're ready for tomorrow. Who you are starts with that step. You start building yourself your glory. Everything that you are to become starts with a single step. So make sure you take the right one. Don't want to stumble on your first day. Because it makes it all the more hard to get back up.
Well said, sir.
And you'll
Good
do
speech.
well to be able to depend on yourself more. Like I said before, the seas can betray, and so can man. so you only have yourself to rely on.
Understood.
Hopefully, through my teaching, you will all be well equipped for the future. By this time, our next training segment will be focused on improving all of your abilities. So I do hope you'll be ready by then.
Understood.
Right, well then, that is it for my little, well, introductory sermon. I do hope you don't cause your other teachers grief, because if you do,
there will be an infinite amount of, well, repercussions.
Do I make myself understood?
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
as
sir.
written.
Yes, sir.
Very much,
Yep.
sir.
Crystal.
Wonderful. Well, you're all dismissed.
Thank you.
Do take this time to get acquainted with each other on your way to your next class.
Getting out of here.